Clifton Smith, his Fast Freddy 747 coming to you live from my attic, fellas. And this is what I'm working on. I'm working on that 1969 Plymouth by Dirty what? Dirty Donnie. But I was checking out Clifton's video on his GTX, and here's what I'm doing to mine. I already did the chassis, weathering on the chassis and all that, and inside. Try to make it look as real as possible. I'm going to go underneath of here so you can see. Uh, I'll tell you what I did to this beautiful model. Uh, I use orange. I use orange and yellow, and I did a little mix. So I didn't want to throw that bright yellow, so I wanted to give it a tone down. So I put some orange in there, and I mixed it, and I diluted it with thinner. Then what I did was, first of all, I threw this Vallejo primer, and with that I used it as a base coat, and I started doing the chipping on it. So all these little chippings. For that I used hairspray. Then from the hairspray, after I threw that Vallejo, I sprayed it with this. I sealed it. After I sealed it, I blow dried it. I dried it up. Then I used the hairspray. After I used the hairspray, I didn't use the hair dryer for the hairspray. I used my airbrush to cool it down. Then after that, put some water, and I started doing little chips here and there. I didn't want to go too crazy. I didn't want to do a crazy weathering. I wanted to go something light. So what I did was, and then I used my I used these guys here, and what I did was I gave it a wash, as you can see. I gave it a nice wash, so everything could blend real nice, you know. Then after I did that, I sealed it, and now I'm working on the rest of the parts. But it's very easy. I'm sure you know how to do the chipping and all that. But that's what I did with this one. Now the interior on this one's gonna go brown, or like a tan brown for the interior, so it can match with the fade out yellow. The rims, I'm gonna change the rims. I'm gonna put the stock rims with the Hellcaps. And then for the chrome, all the chromium, I'm gonna dilute it. I'm gonna fade it all out. And then for the exhaust system, I didn't pull the exhaust system because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut pieces of it. I'm gonna put some hangers. You know, back in the days, that's what we used to use, hangers. And I'm gonna use pieces of hanger, like, you know, the muffler's broken, and they try to repair with hangers. You know, those backyard mechanics like myself. That's what I used to do back in the day. So I'm gonna start cutting the exhaust system out. I'm gonna weather it, and I'm gonna put some hangers, and it's gonna be, you know, dragging on the floor, stuff like that. And that's about it. But here's what I'm working on. It's a nice model. It's an easy model to build. There's nothing hard to it. It doesn't give you a hard time, or it's not complex. It goes together very nice. This one over here, this little guy here is giving me a little hard time. The hardest part on this truck here is the windshield. And the side windshield, is a pain. But I'm gonna take care of this guy tomorrow or sometime this week. I weathered this one too. This one is pretty much all set, all weathered, the engine and all that. But yeah, this truck is a beautiful truck. It goes together very well. It's just the windshield is a pain in the neck. And I got the other truck over here too. I'm gonna get all four of them. I'm gonna try to get all four of them. But Clifton, this is where we at with this 69 GTX. I thought I'd give you, you know, a little tip of what I do. But the inside here looks so real, man. It's crazy. And for that, I use different types of tones of rust. And that's about it, guys. I mean, it took me not even a half a day, but it takes a couple hours, you know. But that's what she got, man, and she's gonna look sexy when I get done with her. That's all gonna be painted, the dash and all that. It's gonna look very nice, very very nice. I'm gonna paint it orange. The engine's gonna be chipped out. It's gonna be weathered with washes that I got over there and over there. So, all right, Mr. Clifton. I hope you liked the video. It's a small, short one, and that's where we at. She's gonna look good. She's gonna look sexy. All right, fellas. Peace.